Good morning, beloveds. It is May 8th. It is Sunday. It is also Mother's Day, and I have mixed feelings about Mother's Day for a variety of reasons, which I won't burden you with. So what I will say is be grateful for the mothering energy in your life. Be that as it may, does it come from the woman who did birth you, or from any of the number of wonderful people in your life that have mothered you in any way? Be that aunts, be that grandmothers, be that friends, be that men, because men can have wonderful mothering energy as well. So be grateful for the mothering energy in your life. And we will leave the rest of that to Hallmark. All right. So today, as May 8th, it is The Healing Power is the title. The first quote is, "For I will restore health unto thee, and I will heal thee of thy wounds, saith the Lord." And that is Jeremiah 30:17. The second one is, "The universe is a perfect, undivided whole, and healing can take place only when one is unified with it." And that is The Science of Mind, page 447. The Science of Mind philosophy teaches that we are one with the power of the universe, and that wherever we are, there it is in all its completeness. If, as some scientists believe, the universe is a hologram, then it is reflecting itself entirely through its constituent parts. To us, this must mean that whenever our thought moves, the entire universe is moved. In short, we are always affecting it, and it is always responding to us. It is through this idea that we can hope to effect healing in our lives. The universal wholeness is right where we are at any time. Whenever we turn our minds from self-imposed limitation to openness, the universe responds with its wholeness, and what we call healing takes place. It is unnatural for us to be sick or experience lack or limitation. Once we become used to the idea that we are meant to be whole, healthy, and complete, we can begin to eliminate thoughts of disease or shortcomings which prevent our sense of wholeness. We can begin to live the full life. Infinite mind inspires me. Infinite power expresses through me. Infinite love heals me and presents me as a true spiritual being. I see myself now as a completely whole being, all systems in me functioning optimally. I release any sense of fear or obstruction, and let myself experience what it means to be fully alive and whole. I gratefully accept my responsible use of the healing power within me. How wonderful it is to know myself as being completely engaged in living. And that is MS, Margaret Stortz. Sorry, got caught by a cat being weird, which is what cats do. Okay. The idea of a hologram caught me off guard. It's one of those quantum physics ideas. But her statement is that what Science of Mind teaches is that all of the power of the universe, all of the power of spirit, all of the power of God is in every when and where at every point completely and fully present. Because God, spirit, the creative energy is not bound by time or space, which means it is always completely present any when and anywhere. At which point it means, and then she had that part about it being reflecting itself entirely through its constituent parts, which means how it enters into the material reality in which we are currently experiencing is through us. So all of it is present all of the time, in all of the places, And it is coming through its constituent parts, which is what we are. We were created by spirit, of spirit, for spirit. And all of the amazing things that happen in this reality happen through us. So when we bring ourselves into alignment with that spirit, with that power, then it means that we can do wondrous things, amazing things, extraordinary things, as well as all of the ordinary things that we normally do. Because if you think about all of the ordinary things that you do, a lot of them are pretty fantastic. I mean, we have all of these organs in our body that function all of the time without us having to think about it. You know, our heart beats, our lungs breathe, our brain manages all of this. You have but to think to pick something up and your hand does it. And you're like, so, and that's ordinary. That's ordinary. And yet when you stop and think about it, it's extraordinary. It's like, oh my God. So imagine what more we could do if we were in full alignment with that which created us. And her argument today is that healing is possible. And we know this. We've seen amazing healing happening when people come into alignment with who they are. And there's a variety of ways of doing that. And it is through spiritual practice, and it is through prayer, and it is through treatment, and it is through the spiritual work that we do. About coming into understanding of who we are. So, and then it looks different for everybody. And sometimes it is about, changing our diets and changing our lifestyles and coming into alignment with who we are. So simply, and I'm reminded because one of the people that I talked to yesterday is an artist friend of mine, and, they've made these amazing changes because they're in their 70s, and she is in treatment for a cancer experience. And she's doing amazingly well because they have come into alignment with who they are. They're aligned with their values. They're aligned with their spirit. They're aligned with their heart. And so they're still doing what they love while she's having this experience. And he's had, I think, both of his shoulders replaced, and and he's done amazingly well. So, it's like, we're not anti-medical establishment. What we are is, let's work together with everything we have to come into alignment with who we are. So it was just really good to hear how well she's doing. Okay, so that healing power. Oh, the healing power. I just want to call it that healing power. It just sounds cool. Okay, so the quote from Jeremiah, "For I will restore health unto thee, and I will heal thee of thy wounds, saith the Lord." That's Jeremiah 30:17. If the Lord in Jeremiah is going to heal us of our wounds, we bear some responsibility in the care that we take of those wounds. But the body can do amazing things. All right, now, with the Science of Mind text, the universe is a perfect undivided whole, and healing takes place only when one is unified with it. And that's page 447. So that's what I mean about recognizing who you are, coming into alignment with the qualities that you are designed with. So, okay. The Science of Mind philosophy teaches that we are one with the power of the universe. Yes. And that wherever we are, there it is in all its completeness, which is what I said. It's not bound by time and space. If, as some scientists believe, the universe is a hologram, then it is reflecting itself entirely through its constituent parts, which means us. We are the constituent parts. To us, This must mean that whenever our thoughts move, the entire universe is moved. In short, we are always affecting it, and it is always responding to us. We are the observer in the experiment, and the experiment is always affected by the observer. It is through this idea that we can hope to affect healing in our lives. The universal wholeness is right where we are at any time. So there is no time that the healing is not possible. Whenever we turn our minds from self-imposed limitation to openness, and that's one of the big things. It's like we got to let go of our idea of limitation. The universe responds with its wholeness, and what we call healing takes place then. Do we believe that healing is possible? Right there. That is the first question we've got to ask. Do we believe that healing is possible? Because if we believe that healing is possible, then healing is possible. And if we believe, what is it that, it's that Henry Ford, if you believe you can do it, then you're right. And if you believe you can't do it, then you're right. So if you believe healing is possible, then healing is possible. Although bear in mind, healing doesn't always look like we expect. Sometimes healing is the shedding of this mortal form and moving on into the next. All right? Just bear that in mind. It is unnatural for us to be sick or to experience lack and limitation. Nature tells us this. Once we become used to the idea that we are meant to be whole, healthy, and complete, we can begin to eliminate thoughts of disease. We eliminate thoughts of disease and replace them with ideas of wholeness. With thoughts of wholeness or shortcomings, which prevent our sense of wholeness. We can begin to live the full life. All right, and then she's got an incredible treatment down here. Did I tell you this was Margaret Stortz? Infinite mind inspires me. Infinite power expresses through me. Infinite love heals me. Love and gratitude, which are kind of the same thing, two of the most powerful healing on the planet. The other one is laughter. Love heals me and presents me as a true spiritual being. I see myself now as a completely whole being, all systems in me functioning optimally. I release any sense of fear or obstruction and let myself experience what it means to be fully alive and whole. I gratefully accept my responsible use of the healing power within me. It means we have to cooperate with the healing. How wonderful it is to know myself as being completely engaged in living. All right. So the mission, should we choose to accept it? Where was it? The mission, should we choose to accept it, is to eliminate thoughts of disease and shortcoming and to engage in living fully. Okay? So the mission is to eliminate the thoughts of limitation, of lack, of dis-ease, and to focus those thoughts, because eliminating those thoughts, what we want to do is replace them with thoughts of a full life, engaging in ease, engaging in abundance, engaging in joy, engaging in creativity. That's the mission. All right. I know you could hear her, so I thought you'd like to see her. Rita? Did you know, fun fact, that cats purr at the frequency that will actually help to heal bone? That's just cool. Okay, and since we're talking about healing. All right, so that was the mission. The third thing that I always suggest is the spiritual practice of doing something loving for yourself, doing something kind for yourself, doing something compassionate for yourself. As I overdid it a little bit yesterday, I thought I had like 13,000 steps. Yeah, no, I had 22,000 steps. I am going to take a serious nap this afternoon. I also made a commitment to a friend of mine that I'm going to give her all of my lampwork beads. So one of the things that will be happening in the next 2-3 weeks is I will attack my office to find all of my lampwork beads. So, yep, that's the kind and compassionate thing for me. I'm going to start letting go of some of these wonderful hobbies that I am no longer making time for. Yep. Okay, so, that loving, kind, compassionate, you practice on yourself because you deserve your own love. You deserve your own kindness. You deserve your own compassion, always and forever. You are a beloved child of God in whom God is well pleased, always and forever. Okay. Are you ready to get down? No. She's just heavy. This is 14 pounds of cat. Oh, I need to go eat something. I encourage you to do something to engage your mind and your body, unless it is your day of rest, because today is my day of rest. I encourage you to drink plenty of water, which is one of the reasons why I'm recovering better today from overdoing yesterday's. I drank a lot of water, and I will continue to do so today. And get that face full of bright light early in your day. And the most important, since we were talking about aligning with the spiritual power of the universe, is to open the windows of your soul. Allow the breath of heaven to remind you do live in heaven right here, right now. It's all around us all the time. And one of the best and fastest ways to find it is to look for the good and praise it, as Emma says. All right. So, whatever else I would normally say, have a great day, an amazing day, wondrous day, a fantastic day. An enchanting day, a magical day, a day of recognizing who you are, a day of letting those thoughts go that no longer serve you, a day of replacing them with the joy of knowing that you are a constituent of the universe. A good day. And if that is too much pressure, simply have a day, because you are enough just as you are. All right, beloveds, I do need to go eat because we have an 11 a.m. service for you. So I need to go get ready for that. If you want to know what's going on other than the 11 a.m. service, which I just told you about, then email info@creativelife.org, get on that mailing list, and then you'll know what's going on even when I don't. The end of May is going to be busy. We have an ordination. Oh yeah, that's mine. And food market. And then I think at the very beginning of June, we have a guest artist, a guest musician, brought to us by our wonderful harpist, Mary. And then, I'm going to teach a class too. So, there's a lot going on, right? Starting around the end of May and beginning of June. So I hope to see y'all there. And then if there was anything else, I don't remember. So you know what? Reverend David will be on around 5 p.m. with you. I will be back with you at 9 a.m. Catch us on all the social medias, like and subscribe. We are Creative Life Spiritual Center, Creative Life Spark, and I am the running Rev Ryan. So I will see you again soon. Know that you're loved always. Until next time, take care of yourselves.